Together we can, week 8, working hard. Greeny, we love working hard.
We love working hard. And you know what? We worked in the rain this week. So today we're on a golf course. And I think we deserve that.
Exactly. We could have gone home, we could have got rained off, we would have lost money, but we earned some money.
We earned some money.
Now it's been a pretty nice sunny day.
Beautiful day, mate. It's a beautiful day. We've done it.
And guess what? We ain't had to pay a penny for this golf.
No, we haven't. That makes it even nicer.
Thanks to our sponsors, Camtech, Caprice, treated us for a day of golf.
Brilliant, mate.
And
even got a nice gilet as well. Look, see on there?
You're looking good, mate. You're looking good.
On the day. But no, serious note now. Working hard.
Are we ever serious?
You know, I think we are. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We've worked hard to get here, where we are. Without doubt, all I've done I've been in this game now 35 years, and all I've done is work hard.
Greeny, I'm 40 years working now.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's hard work, but I actually call it real work. Turning up.
Yeah, turn up every day. And I think the problem we do have now is hard work's a little bit of a taboo subject. I don't think no one ever tells.
No, you know.
You've got to work hard.
Listen, with all of the people we train, it's the thing I want to see them turn up. I want to see a good work ethic, a really good attitude. And if they do, they prove themselves, they prove their worth, we will invest our time and money into these people. I mean, you think, I've been working, say, 40 years.
Yeah.
We've run a business, we've employed many thousands of people. We've created many millions of pounds, let's face it, and trained so many people. We're going to train so many more people in the future, but we want people to be rewarded for working hard.
You don't, zero skills, we say. You don't need no skills. All you need to do is turn up and prepare to work hard. We'll teach you the skills. Yeah. Work hard and you're going to earn money. You're going to make a great living.
An opportunity. It could be out here playing golf with us.
Because it could. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, we've worked hard, but when we get the days off, we enjoy the days.
Okay, so a little call to action this week. Who wants to join us? Who wants to work hard? Who wants to come and play golf with us?
Exactly, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Together we can, mate. Definitely.
Together we can.
Well done, buddy.
Right, welcome back to Together We Can with Gary Staines. I'm not Gary Staines, as you'll notice, but these three are partly Gary Staines.
Half of it.
We've got Ollie, Alex, and Jack, who are Gary's 3 sons, and we're going to just chat to them. We're going to just have a conversation about life, about work, about your dad, about all those things. So set the scene, Jack. Alex, Ollie, what do you think about your dad's journey into business, and what's the first thing that comes to mind for you when you're dad in business?
I think hard working, I would say. Yeah. I remember back to the times when I was younger, I feel like we didn't used to see him like a great deal because he was always working Saturdays and like trying to work as much as he could to obviously provide for the family. Then I think back to when I first started working for him. I mean, he was always at the end of the garden playing his loud music, working hard, teaching me how to measure and stuff. But overall, I think he's always trying to better himself as well and better the company. So it's a bit of an inspiration, I would say.
What about you, Jack?
Yeah, I'd say he's very hard working, passionate, always wants to do better. He's always been doing his social media stuff, so even back in the day with hot rods and stuff like that, he was all over YouTube, probably before most people were actually on there doing stuff. So yeah, he's always been trying to be one step ahead and doing new things. So, yeah.
What about you, Ollie?
My earliest memories, my dad with work, was mainly sitting around dinner table and listening to stories of Alex and Jack and my dad talking, and I knew from there that I wanted to be involved in it. And listening to the kind of things he'd say, I would have no understanding of anything. I would have been maybe 10 at the time, but especially growing up now and listening to what they talk about, I'll just see everything that my dad's done and the things he's trying to do. He's trying to always change something, make everything better and easier for everyone else, really.
And what do you think your dad feels is important to do it differently now? Because he's obviously started this YouTube channel, he's doing a lot of stuff around training. Why do you think he feels that it's different? It's important to do it now rather than in 5-10 years time. What do you think drives him at the moment?
I don't know, I think it's probably something to do with us boys growing up. You know, 2 of us have moved out now, so he's looking down at the younger generation and trying to inspire more. Obviously the training, site-ready solutions, trying to bring youngsters out of school and just, putting them on the right career path, which he's done for us 3. So just trying to carry that on.
Yeah. What about you, Alex? How do you see the next 5 years for training? Because obviously you are the main man in the office as the QS. So what, you know?
Yeah, I kind of just like go to work every day and just trying to get better. Really, try to learn off everyone around me, learn from my mistakes, and I guess that's probably shaped me into the person I am today. I definitely don't think I've finished my journey. I'm still like willing to learn and know I've got a lot to learn. So in 5 years' time, I'd probably picture myself hopefully being more knowledgeable. Business has probably grown. I mean, there's 3 of us, and there's only one of my dad. So there's the business has got to grow 3 times really for us all to actually get the benefits out of it. So that's kind of always in the back of my mind about trying to secure more work, trying to explore different sectors as well. So 5 years' time, hopefully we'll be doing some commercial projects, some large scale projects, maybe more people in the office.
Yeah. What about you, Ollie?
Going back to what you said about why he's doing the YouTube channel and why he's starting all this stuff now and not in 5 years, change doesn't happen overnight. He's got to, especially in this industry as well, change is going to take its time. He's got to get so much in place, he's got to get the right people in, and plans change 5 times before they are secured and put into practice. And he knows that. That's why he's got to get it right now. If he wants it in 5 years' time, there's no time like the present to start, get practicing into it, and it's new for him as well. And that's what he's trying to understand, and he's doing a really good job of it.
Well, you boys, the word succession is bandied around quite a bit. Not the TV series, or is it Netflix or whatever it is, but it's sort of the responsibility of the future. So what do you boys see as you taking responsibility in the future, or do you see yourself taking responsibility, and what do you think you'll be taking responsibility for? Because your dad's, I hope he doesn't mind it, it's not any spring chicken, so you know, in fact your mum will hate that more than he will. But so you know, he's only got so many years of working left, and your dad is this sort of guy who will literally work and probably be still working on his deathbed, like. Definitely. But for you guys, like, where do you see yourselves in that picture over the next few years? And yeah, let's start with that.
I think obviously we all work in slightly different sectors currently. Obviously I'm in the office, commercial based, Jack's construction based. And I think if I was to picture us where we fall into that, I would say that really I'm heading up commercial, securing jobs, making sure the jobs are earning the money as they should do. And Jack, I would say, is heading up construction. I mean, we're both kind of doing that now. But obviously we're only relatively new to that. We've only been doing, I would say, taking on more responsibility in the past couple of years. So in future, I would say we're going to be a lot more confident, a lot more experienced to be making the decisions, I would say. And hopefully we have many people working under us and it'll be successful.
Okay. What about you, Ollie? Where do you see your responsibility lying? Because you've actually just finished your apprenticeship, haven't you? So you're what we call it. I guess you're a modern professional bricklayer these days.
Yeah, and having done that apprenticeship, that's where I want to end up, helping others get through that apprenticeship, being in a training management position, helping people, because that's what I've had people helping me, and some people have done better jobs than others, and I think I now get a good understanding of what needs to be done in that aspect, and I kind of want to have that. Like you said, Alex is commercial, Jack's out on site as well, but I would like to help that train inside the business, maybe have that as my role, and then have that.
Okay. What about you, Jack? I guess you probably echo what the other lads have said, really.
Yeah, pretty similar to what they both touched on there. Just sort of carrying on with the base that's been set on the company, just carrying it on and making it grow. And obviously, more recently, we've bringing in more trainees, more apprenticeships for people. Because obviously Ollie's now past it, and people that Ollie works with, I think we've probably got about 20, 30 in that bracket now that they're assets to us. You know, wherever they work, they do a good job. They fill a hole, as in when we need help in the local area, Essex, Cambridge, they're there to do it, you know, so, which is something we didn't have before that. You know, you'd have to ring up, put an advert out, get a new start bricklayer, they might stay for a little amount of time. Some stay for the long term, but yeah, the apprentices, they seem to stay. Hopefully they'll stay for long term, you know.
Yeah, for your perspective as young men in the industry, how do you see the future of the business, and like what excites you about the future of, I mean, GSQ or whatever it becomes in the future, and maybe what worries you as well?
What excites me? Doing a good job, obviously. Building a good quality house. Yeah, I want seeing people move into a nice finished house. You look at it, it looks great. You're proud of that job. You know, all the pain that you go through for the years of building them houses. You look back and think, oh, that does look good actually. All the pain and heartache and stuff. But yeah, that's what excites me really. When you step back and look at it, once you finish the job, you go back to it, you think, wow, that does look good.
Yeah, it's something to be proud of, and I think the opportunity, like I said, like what Jack said, the foundation's kind of been laid out for us as well, and the opportunity is there for the three of us and all the other managers that we got working for us to take it one step further, try and grow it as big as we can and be sustainable at the same time. Like I say, there's no better feeling really than seeing a job at the end at handover and standing back and just saying, wow, I'm proud of that. And we've had that with, like, I would say there's maybe been one or two that probably didn't go that way, but the majority of it, we're all really, really proud of it. And yeah, it's just something to be proud of, helping the local communities as well.
Oh, that's good. What about you, Ollie? What worries you, maybe?
I don't think there's anything necessarily worries me, but on a daily basis, when I'm at work or in charge of the people I'm working with, it's the constant thought of having to check everything, making sure it's going right. 'Cause it's so much easier to get it right, wrong, first time, and just keep checking it, making sure everything's good, because it's easier to change it as you're going. You don't want to have to go away from the job, come back a couple of days later to take out a brick or take half a wall down or something like that. It's just so much easier to get it right, and then whoever's building on top of that, if it's just not you, it makes their job a lot easier. So it's just having that thought in the back of my mind of constantly, is this right, is that right? It's just nice to have that as well.
And in closing, what if you were sitting where your dad is now in 20 or 30 years time, what would you want your own children to understand about your journey?
It's not been given to us, you know, like we've gone through school and it was a struggle, you know. Mum and dad both working jobs, you know. We haven't been brought into this. We know what it's like to work hard and put the effort in from the start, you know. So I'd want to make sure, like Henry, my boy, I'd make sure that he knows that as well. And you got to work hard at school, and it will come.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't know if many people look at us and think, oh, silver spoon. I don't know. I don't get that impression from people, but that's definitely not the case. It's like mum and dad both worked 2 jobs growing up. Say house, we don't live in a mansion or anything like that. Even now, it's still hard work, and there's a lot of time and effort goes into it and stress. Hopefully that won't be the case when we're older. Hopefully that we can manage the stress and we've got good people around us that it won't be the case. But it definitely doesn't come easy. But we love it though. Yeah, really enjoy it.
Yeah. What about you, Oz?
Yeah, like my brother said, it's hard work. I'm up at 6 most days, not home till 5 for quite a few of them as well. It's not an easy...
Half 7. Finish the hour. You get home at 5. Come on, go later than that.
No,
it's a really good bricklayer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's all his bricks down.
My chair's not that comfy.
But it's not an easy route, and it's not easy work on site either. Everyone, even being the boss's son, I'm still having to do the hard jobs, having to go around, tidy up, do the making good, and that's the important thing, that everyone's making sure they're getting their fair share of it. No one's treated any better than anyone else. We're all equal.
Absolutely.
Oh, decent. Well, thank you. And hopefully this is, hopefully people get some value from what you're saying, because they see your dad talking about training and all this and where he grew up and all this stuff, but people don't really get to see you boys. You kind of out there putting in the hard. They say,
we're the
like,
ones behind the scenes.
Well, that's it. They say you master something after you've done over 10,000 hours. Do you know what I mean? Like you're in your 10,000 hour phase. Like your dad arguably has sort of put in the shift, and now can sort of be in a place where he can give back. But you guys are like in there in the trenches, doing your hours, getting the hard yards in, so that when you hopefully you can be 3 times as effective.
But I think I even think back to where I was, like some jobs that we had about a year ago, and I think back to my thought process then. I've changed like a lot even in the space of a year, and I'm sure if I'd have asked me the same question a year ago, I'd probably think I was even better than I was the year before. So yeah, constantly growing and learning from the experience.
But how have you learned? Because that's an interesting question. How have you learned from? Because I know.
I'll give you an example. So I remember going to Cambridge, looking at the RC frames, thinking, I don't really know how this works. Like I've not really been on too many RC frames, and I was just putting myself out there, just visiting site every week, asking questions, probably stupid questions, but there is no such thing as a stupid question. You just got, if you're not sure, just ask. And now I would say, like I'm really I couldn't build one myself, but I'm competent and I know how it works, all the sequencing. So I think you just got to expose yourself to it, even get yourself out of your comfort zone and just be willing to learn, I think.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Well, thanks, lads.
Thanks, Sam.
And we'll get back to BizFest.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll have my beer now.
Yeah.
Right, Mads, we're on, mate. Yeah. So tonight we are at the grand opening of M3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Proud to be here?
I am.
I would say I've been in the building trade now 35 years. And in all the 35 years I've been involved, this has been the most challenging project I've ever been involved in. And you are a little bit younger than me. Yeah, tell me what you think about this job.
It was hell on earth. Tight program, super quick build, but they want the highest quality going. It was a test.
It was a test. It was a test. And like, we've been speaking to Lewis, project manager, tonight, to be fair. And he's so proud you're here. And the one thing he said there, he said, Maz, this will be a legacy for you. You know, you've been involved in such a great project. But also, you've done well and no one died. And that is something that is the truth, mate. You know, because there was blood, sweat and tears here. You know, I remember you and me, I class you as a really good friend. And you and me come to blows on this job, you know?
We did.
And
most weeks,
yeah, that's right. we know that. But we cared, Max. We cared. And I think there ain't many people that care about what they do. Yeah, I find that in this industry, you know? And like, we've got the right work ethic. You know, we want to work hard, we want to get things done to the highest standard, you know? We want to hit the program. And I always believed in, you'll do it, to be fair, you know? I really did. I say it's a challenge, but looking at this building tonight, so we stood up here with main owner of the farm. There's been a Lord Lieutenant here today as well doing a speech.
Yeah.
And they're saying about the quality of the builds. And as Lewis just said to you, 90% of the work here today is brickwork on this building. Yeah. Complete. Yeah, it's unreal, you know. So, and it's like we're proud to be part of it. You can never help when you're filming when someone walks past. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We don't edit. Yeah. We don't edit nothing here. Everything's done. But look, I'd say to you, well done, right, for seeing this out. Yeah. Without doubt.
I have to say, I'm not taking all the credit. I am only as good as my team.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So if any of the team, I'm sure all the team watch these videos.
Yeah.
Look back at the job now. It's a shame they can't all see it.
No, exactly.
Credit to them. Could not have done it without them. So
no, it's a big team. It was a big team, and I say take this one, move on there. Like this is in your resume now. One of the best things you built. You know.
Definitely.
We always say together we can. And like here, Maz, it's a bit together we did, didn't we,
Together
mate?
we did,
We did.
mate.
Well done, buddy. Good work, mate.
Thank you.
Bringing in a guest today, Marco.
Mark.
Well, you know, I'm talking Dutch now, aren't I?
No, it's more Italian, Mark.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah.
So you want to kiss Italian bricks?
Oh, we haven't got a brick to kiss, have we?
No, we don't have bricks. Yeah, or on this
We'll
wall.
find one. We'll
They
find
are
one.
not mine, so we're not going to kiss them.
So you might have seen in one of our earlier videos, and Greeny and myself, we were messing around saying kissing a brick because we absolutely love bricks, and the bricks that we've been loving, that's Camtech beautifully bring to us. But where do they come from?
From Holland, from my company, of course, my factory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you like them?
We love them.
They are great kissers, my bricks.
well, they kiss us very well. So,
yeah.
So tell us, Mark, how many bricks do you make for us?
We make about 60 million UK-sized bricks a year, and I think about 30 million goes to the UK.
Wow. And you said you said a certain thing about the size there. So that you make bricks in different sizes.
Yeah, we make bricks in 2 sizes. So the British standard is 65 mil thick.
Yeah.
And our Dutch size is only 50 mil thick.
And
so,
why the difference?
It's a tradition.
Just tradition.
I think construction is the biggest tradition based.
Nothing changes.
Yeah, it's always the same, you know. Yeah. So that's good for us, and you don't have to change anything. No?
And so the company's Caprice.
Yeah.
And has it been around for a long time, or what's the history of Caprice?
Caprice is quite an old company already. The factory, I think, exists more than 100 years.
Yeah.
And it's part of the family Sluiter since, I think, it's somewhere in the 70s or so.
Right.
And my dad became a part of it in 1980, when I was 8 years old. And so I took it more or less over from him. And Rudy, who's also here today, as our MD and biggest shareholder of Caprice.
Brilliant. And obviously very generous today with your sponsorship of this wonderful golf day.
Yeah.
Camtech, what a great company. You've got a really good relationship with them, the guys there. How did that come about?
Yeah, when we started here, we had like 2 companies who sold our bricks over here.
Yeah.
But Camtech is more like, I told it earlier to someone, it's more the same DNA as we have. So the approach of how they approach the market over here is the same as we do in Holland, and that's how I want them to do it over here. And so in all the years we worked together, they became more family to us.
Yeah.
So real good friends, family, whatever.
They got great company, great connection, and it's all about quality, really, isn't it? It's quality, the look.
It's quality, look, pricing, and also the service. I think service last year became very important in this industry.
Yeah.
The main thing for building companies is they won't let get down. So if they need bricks in a month's time, they need them in a month's time. So you have to make sure, if you say yes to an order or to whatsoever, make sure you can deliver the order on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we need bricks. We need bricks and we need bricklayers.
Yeah.
And I think we was talking about some sponsorship that you've offered Site Ready Solutions, which is fantastic. And we're going to be bringing some apprentices over to Holland. I think that's the plan, and come and see the factory.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and that makes people more enthusiastic, I think, it's my opinion, if they see the real factory behind it. And then, it goes on from there.
So any apprentices out there, again, anyone who's thinking of joining us, Site Ready Solutions, come and join us, and we're not quite sure whether it's going to be a competition, it's going to be a draw, but we're going to bring quite a few apprentices over to Holland, and it's quite a nice little bit of a good time out in Holland, I think.
Yeah, it's more, you are all more than welcome to see the factory, have a few beers, have some cheese.
And kiss the brick. Kiss the brick.
I kiss loads of bricks.
And kiss the bricks. And out here playing golf today, it's been a good day.
Yeah, it was really nice with you guys.
It's very generous of you. And well, you never know, we might win. You don't know.
Yeah, we will see what happens.
Greeny the Bandit will win.
Yeah.
Mark,
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Top man, buddy. Cheers.
Together we can.
Cheers.